G'day folks, this is Sim. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeons. And I've been doing a little bit of, can't really say camping, but a little bit of background work in town, sorting a few bits and pieces out. So currently our friend Dismas is chilling at the bar, relieving some stress. Marille, well, she's beating herself up again. She can't help it. She is just a little bit over stressed at the moment, so we definitely need her to, yes, we know. We need her to chill out. We've got some new party members, and I've given them a few bits and pieces that we picked up on the last mission. We're not going to muck around this time. Most of the stuff has been taken care of. What we're going to do is we're going to dive straight in, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a crack at the Warrens. It will give us a lock of patience for the Abomination, which is interesting because he will be joining us. In fact, our friend Glanville here is going to be in the front rank, and we're going to see how he works out. Duquesne, who is the jester, we got the bloody dice, so it gives him a bonus for bleed, and because we currently have some leftover trinkets, this also makes him more prone to bleed, so we're going to give him this, which will hopefully counteract that by giving him some bleed resistance as well. So that should hopefully balance, although his dodge has now gone down a bit. Now he is best positioned in ranks 2 or 3. We're going to go with rank 2 for him. And then finally we're going to need a healer of some sorts. And as far as the healing goes, well, we know that Fecamp is quite strong. I believe it was Fecamp, or was it? No, he does the blight damage, doesn't he? Griffin. Yes, you have the crazy heal, and you operate poorly in most places. I'm going to have a look at what we can do to strengthen you in a particular position. For now, though, I think we will go with probably with Pont, because she will work well in this position here. She's got the healing. She doesn't have the party heal. Oh yes, she does have the party heal. She doesn't have the dazzling light. So we're just going to take her straight in as she is in this position. And why does she not want to go there? What have I done? Let's just have a closer look. Oh! She refuses to go out with the Abomination. Ah! Interesting. We may need to look at Griffin after all. Corbière is going into this rank here, because I want to take the Beastmaster with me, and Corbière has got the Beast Slayer ring, and I believe the beasts are strong in this area. So we're going to need another alternative for a healer, which would probably mean Griffin. Let's just head back. I don't want to spend too much money, but we need to look at what we can do to buff Griffin so that he's better suited to that third position. So Guild, Griffin, Sacrificial Stab, Abyssal Artillery, which does damage to Eldritch, probably doesn't suit this, or Vulnerability Hex, which can be used from any position. Reduces dodge and marks a target. I'm not sure whether I've got anybody with skills against marked target. that one has to be used from the front rank, and we don't want him there. Okay. Yes, I think that's pretty much answered that question. We're going to go with the Abyssal Artillery, and we will then disable the front rank attack and enable that one, so now he's strengthened in those two positions. 6,000, I don't want to spend too much more money. Don't want to embark yet. Yes, I do, in fact, because we need to get back here. So these ones are not going to fight with this crazy fellow. Alright, Griffin. Let's provision and see how we go. We have dog treats and we have medicinal herbs for free. I'm going to go with my standards. So I definitely want a skeleton key, and I want 2 shovels, and I want 8 food and 8 torches. Now, the bandages everything proved to be important. I am going to go, I think, with 3 bandages. We're getting poor. The holy water we didn't really use to our advantage, to be honest. We'll take 1 just in case, an extra medicinal herb just in case, and take 1 anti-venom. Alright, and we're back down at 3 grand again, and I didn't spend that much this time around. I may have to take some suicide missions out and see what I can do with some of my weaker characters to, if nothing else, gain some cash. That would be truly evil, wouldn't it? The warren's full of disease and blight. Okay, hopefully the bleed will work well. We shall continue
quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Now, I don't think we are okay. Not very big, but it would involve a lot of back and forthing, which is going to increase their stress. Alright. Let's go to the left. No scout. This could be bad. Okay, and we definitely
are unsurprising.
Need
These
to use the shovel.
predate even the earliest settlers.
And the chest should be straightforward. Okay, we got a painting, a portrait. We will take that, thank you. And now we go blind into the room. Let's increase our light levels and dive in. Oh, good gravy. What have we got here? Carrion eaters. They don't have a lot of hit points, which makes me nervous. And a swine drummer. Now, the abomination. Do we want to do the transform? At the moment, he can heal stress and heal himself, but that's about it. So he doesn't really have much in the way of power until we transform. And he's now going to stress everybody out. Let's do it. Okay, and now we have a rake attack, and he gets and he buffs himself. We have a rage attack, and we have a slam attack, which will knock back, moves him forward. He's already at the front, and he gets to use his attack. Well, that's going to knock that back too, but it's not really going to have any effect on this guy back here. I think we're going to go with the rake and see how we go. Oh, it attacks too, and there's the buff, and that does a lot of damage. He resisted, but he's marked. Now our great friend Corbière. We'll save the hound treats for now, but we will go in for the rush considering the weakening we've done to these guys. Hounds harry. Give us some bleed.
Their formation is broken.
Oh,
Maintain
yes.
the offensive.
And then we need to follow up. Now this fellow here. Can we hit the back rank? Okay, now this solo attack moves him forward 3 points, which is probably not great at the moment because we've got this guy here. It attacks everything. I think we're going to go with the bleed because we can get the bleed on this guy back here, and also hopefully get rid of this munch, but we dodge. And now Damon's pull. Let's grab this guy and hopefully clear that corpse at the same time. Perfect.
Slowly, gently.
And
This is
now
how a life is taken.
you will suffer. Alright, so harvest on both, slice off. Yes, let's bleed you a
As the
lot.
fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, what was that? That was a stress attack. Could have done without that. Alright, so we may as well just stress heal the most stressed. Oh, it only affects these two. Okay, fair enough. Alright, and we could now heal him and stress heal by changing back. I think we're going to try that. But he takes a debuff in the process, 3 rounds of reduced speed. But we can go with some additional healing. It's the only thing that we can do, so we may as well. And hopefully we can now finish this guy off, or at least curse him down. However, yes, the stress does not help. Alright, there's no major healing that needs to be done. Yeah, let's just reduce him down again. He's now doing minus 60% damage, so the only problem is that his damage seems to be stress related. Stab, harvest, slice off. Well, we've got to hit front rank, which means it's going to be the stab.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Lovely. Alright, now what do we have here? I'm not sure what this is. It is a bone altar. I don't think anything works on this. Well, we've got a buff, and it will last until we camp, and I'm pretty sure we're not camping on this mission. So, at this point, I think we're heading home, because there is nowhere else to go. Unfortunately, the stress increases. And now we are going to go back to this room. And... oh, they're hungry already? Alright, well, that's why we brought the food. Let's hope we don't run out. Now that's twice now that we haven't got a scout. So let's hope there are no traps.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
You need to go back to the front rank, please. That's 2 damage. That's 6 points of damage that's going to be done to him. But we can't really stop that at this particular point in time. We'll take a chance. Why are you taking damage, or was that just damage from you? Okay, now I'm pretty sure that the backpack doesn't have any real bonus. Let's find out. A map. Ah, we got a scout. Oh, we got a great scout. Okay, so what have we got down here? We've got 2 apparently empty rooms. We have a room battle with treasure. We have to complete 100% of the room battles, so... ah, and... oh, what have we got there? We've got a normal battle, we've got curios, we've got traps. So that's all we need to do here, is that room battle. Alright, onwards. And... we're going this way, or do we have to go to here? Oh yes, we're here, of course, we have to go to here. Alright, so that's just a loot bag. Just some gold. And here goes our next will you be quiet? You've stopped bleeding, so stop complaining. Alright, I probably should have used a bandage. I did have one after all. And the stress mounts. And now we go this way. Are you going to check this out? Yes, you are. Oh, okay, that's good. I don't mind that one there. I would prefer not, but anyway, let's brighten this place up a lot more. What is that? I have no idea what that is. A Shambler's Altar. What does a Shambler's Altar do, and what do we use on it? We need to find out. It's actually a bit of a giveaway when we read it. It says, the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. This does not sound like a positive decision. I'm going to regret this, I just know it.
Pharaohs may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
"77 hit points. Everybody is out of position. And he is resistant to almost everything. We may die here. What do? We need to move you forwards first. So you are going to pull off your solo. And of course he resisted. Why do I get the feeling his first attack is going to kill everybody? I want to move him, but I'm really thinking that if he can get off this weakening curse and reduce his damage, it may actually be a good idea, because I suspect he is going to possibly do a lot of damage. I don't know. His damage may all be stress related. Oh, let's just find out what happens. How do we get you forward? We need to get you to the front ranks to be able to move you forwards. So let's do this now. Move you to there. I think we need to give Puppy a treat. And stress heal, no. Bleed, which we might get away with, but it's not a lot of bleed. I think we'll go with this one here. It does damage. Is he a beast? No, he's eldritch. Let's just bite. And now... Oh! And this is not good. Everybody, or almost everybody, is blighted. You may as well cure yourself for now. I don't want you moving forwards, but then again it doesn't matter. We want to do as much damage as possible to everything. And you've got a buff which I believe is going to increase, so let's keep going with the solo. They both dodged and he resisted. Clapper Claw. Clapper Claw. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. You need to change now. I don't care how much we're stressing people out. You need to do the slam attack, move you forwards. Now, what can you do? I think we're going to have to heal this guy and hope we get a good one. And then we're going to go... We're going to go Nom.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
One down.
All.
This is going to send these guys insane. insane. Alright, let's just buff this guy up again. Increase his speed as much as we can, if nothing else. Ow, you're stressed. No, no, no! No, the stress, the stress.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Oh no, that forced him to change? He's selfish? No! And I can't change, I cannot transform at the moment. Beast's Bile. Cause blight. Manacles. Stun. No, they're resistant to stun. If anything, it's going to be Beast's Bile, or we're going to heal. I think... Oh, he's taking damage from everything. Let's just do it. Oh, this is just terrible. We need as much bleed on these guys as we can get. You do extra damage versus Eldritch. Let's try it. Oh, for goodness sakes, stop stressing out, guys. What's next? Oh, the stress, the stress. Yes, we know you need a bandage. And we've got more of these things back. And you're losing your speed. Oh, well, let's just see what happens. No, do not attack me. Oh, you're almost dead. So are you.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
I don't think I can take much more of this. He's down. We've basically taken him down by 18 points. This seems like craziness. Let's keep the bleed going. Oh, come on. Oh, he's almost dead. He needs to heal himself. For 2? No, not for 2. You still cannot transform? Anything move you forward? Why will you not? Maybe it's because he was forced out. He cannot transform again. Because if that's the case, this is not going to be good. Just go with the blight attack. He's taking a lot of damage, but oh, when he does things like that. I need to remove some of these bleeds. You heal. And my 2 bleed attacks he can't use because he's in the wrong position. This will move him forwards. This will move him forwards. I really need to move him back, or I keep buffing him.
Great is the weapon
One
that
down.
cuts on its own.
Ow! Oh, and here comes the stress. Oh, he's vigorous. He actually got a positive out of that.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
Stop bleeding. Oh, the stress, the stress. Make them bleed.
Teetering on the brink,
Oh, he's at
facing
death's
the
door. Heal thyself. I forgot to stop the bleed. You. Stop the bleed. And blight. More. No, he didn't resist the blight. Oh! Oh, the death, the death.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
1 damage. 4. Oh, he's losing the blight effects. We've got 2 fully powered ones here. We can't do this. We need to retreat.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Stress continues to build beyond the point of affliction. If a hero's stress bar fills the second time completely, their body will give out. Give them aid or retreat back to town before this happens. Death awaits us all. Okay. You are quite stressed. Now, what is the selfish? We don't know. Can we seriously take this any further? We needed to get to there. There is still a battle. No. There are times when you just have to run.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
That was not successful. This guy gets stressed if the torchlight is low. Fine. This guy is now freaked out over cash, but has better protection. And Corbière, come on, Corbière. Has a tiny little debuff to his crit.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Well, yes, we retreated from the might of not the swine, but the shambler or whatever that thing was. Fortunately, our main party is looking a lot less stressed. I did not make enough money out of that mission to really do a great deal about reducing the stress of these guys or spending cash. So what we will do here is Corbière, you will only gamble. Is that correct? Yes. I do want you de-stressed, so I'm going to risk that much on you. Everybody else is going to have to wait. Yes, I can't afford to spend any more money. Alright, that was sobering. That was freaking scary, to be honest. I think, though, now's probably a good time to call it an episode, so thanks everybody for joining me. I certainly look forward to seeing you all again in the next one. And until then, take care of each other and ciao for now.